We are going to talk about how to touch a woman to turn her on. Stay tuned. Well, hello and welcome. I'm really glad to have you here because I have a special guest and his name is Jacques Chevalier.
Jacques.
Jacques or Jacques?
Jacques.
Jacques, not Jacques.
That's okay. You get there.
Okay. Chevalier.
Chevalier.
Okay. Chevalier. I can't say it. Anyways.
Yes, you can.
So we're going to talk about how to touch and turn a woman on. And if you're new here, my name is Arica Angelo and I am your dating and relationship expert. So if you want more videos like this, my love, then make sure that you subscribe and you turn on that notification bell. So this is a really juicy conversation. If you guys didn't watch our last video, you should watch that because we could talk more about like the psychology, like the things that you need first and foremost before you get to touching a woman. If you don't have that, then when you touch a woman, it's gonna be really fucking awkward. So make sure that you watch that video first because you need that video to get to this video, and then the next video is gonna be more juicy because we're gonna talk about how to make a woman squirt. Wow, ay carico papi. How to touch a woman to turn her on. So now we're like, okay, we've got the mentality, we're feeling good about our sexuality, we watched the first video, we've learned about self-awareness. Now it's, you've got her in the bedroom, you're touching her.
Yeah.
So Jacques, when a guy is, I've noticed that when some men are nervous in the bedroom, they start going at things really fast. It's like, and then like going for the vagina. It's like, and it's like, whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. What just happened here?
What's happened?
What happened?
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Okay. Oh, also Jacques is from France. And Jacques has also lived in America and currently lives in Spain. And Jacques is a former professional golf player. And he is now a real estate developer. And you are in the oil
And gas. Industry. Correct.
Correct. You're an entrepreneur. So that's kind of his world where he comes from. So I get a sneaky suspicion, Jacques, that you may have touched one or two women in your lifetime.
Two, that's
Two.
correct.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
So these guys, okay, so let's say you're like, I don't know, you're like in the car making out or you're at her place and you're on the couch. What does a guy do? How does he start touching her to turn her on? Well,
it's a good question. We've got plenty to talk about for sure.
Well, let's do it, Papi.
It's going to be about an hour and a half video.
But I don't think these guys will mind.
But no, I think the key, it all starts with the kissing.
Okay.
I think, you can pretty much perceive how the woman is or how you are.
Yeah.
Or the woman can perceive you, how you are as a man, how you're going to be in bed.
Yeah.
By the way you kiss.
Yes.
And sometimes, tell me how you kiss and I tell you how you make love. And I think it's very important to learn how to kiss properly. And
I agree.
And I don't know if you already made videos.
I've not made a video on that,
but that's something that's
so important.
You can definitely kill it.
Right. Remember I told you the couple of guys from Europe that were not from France, and that when they kissed me, they were like this with their tongues, and I stopped them and I said, please do not kiss me that way.
Right.
And I taught them this is how I want you to kiss me.
Right.
But that really, if I weren't a strong woman, I would have just gone and walked away.
Oh, for sure.
Kissing is so important.
But since I went to this academy, amazing academy, it was called the Arica Angelo Kissing Academy, and this was for me a life-changing experience.
Absolutely.
But now the thing is, at the end of the day, it's about teasing, right?
Okay.
It's about creating the desire.
Right.
So how do you create the desire? First, before you go into kissing someone, obviously you're going to seduce that person.
Right.
So if you're already in the kissing phase, it means you've done a pretty good job in getting that person in that situation. So, but of course you have to keep growing that desire, right? So how do you do that? Well, kissing is definitely the way to do it. And kissing, there's many ways to kiss. But of course, kissing is related to your personality. So for example, if you're like an alpha woman or like a softer woman, maybe the kissing will be for sure different. an alpha woman is more powerful, she's got more testosterone, and so she probably want maybe a little, maybe a stronger kiss at some point than the softer woman. So you have to identify who you're dealing with, right? And then, of course, the first thing to do is maybe not go into the kiss right away. You know, you wanna approach her, like pretend you're gonna kiss, but you're not gonna kiss her. So you give it to her, but you don't give it to her. You want to feel like, you know, maybe she wants to also maybe not force you to kiss her, but you want pretty much her to beg for the kiss. You know, so that's what you want. You just want to go like, kiss you right away, and I put my tongue and I go like helicopter.
Yeah, no.
You know, so just take the time, enjoy that moment of teasing, and really create the desire and build the desire to where you cannot hold it anymore, and then you start kissing. Yeah. But yeah, it's you got to feel it.
Yeah. I love when guys like do something like they come up and like bury their nose in your neck, and then they're like, your perfume smells so good, and like you can almost feel their lips touching you, and then they pull away, and you're like, my vagina is warm right now, and you're just gonna walk away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some women don't wear perfume though, so don't say that. If a woman doesn't wear the perfume, then the perfume.
Or your hair smells so good. I mean, obviously, she probably shampoos her hair. At least you would hope so.
But you don't have to take it too seriously. You know, at the end of the day, it's like having a good time. But then, of course, the kiss is a way to communicate.
Okay.
You communicate in a very intimate way. And for me, sorry to interrupt you, but for me, kissing sometimes is as good as making love.
Really?
Yeah. And sometimes if you ask me, what do I have to, if I have to choose between fucking or kissing, maybe I go for the kiss.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really sweet, Jacques. We'll include your Instagram so every girl can be like, I want to get with this guy. Okay, so you're kissing her, you're building the tension sexually by kissing her, then what?
And then of course comes the touching. So it's a combination of you just kiss, but of course you have hands, fingers, and you want to use those fingers, you want to touch her. So of course it's a combination of you want to tease her and keep teasing her, and all those sensual, erogenic, you say erogenic? Erogenic zones that you have.
So where would you touch her?
So you didn't bring the mannequin that we can practice on?
I didn't bring the mannequin.
So you want pretty much, I think when you kiss, it's nice to have your hands, or one of your hand around the neck. Okay, and then
like this?
So yeah, hey, no, but this, for example, I would say like this, and then you kiss. Because she has lipstick on, I'm not gonna kiss her, but I would be very tempted. Let's be honest, we would not be tempted to, right? So anyway, so it's kind of like you approach her, so you see I have my hands here.
It makes
I'm
me
like
feel
this,
safe, kind of.
I'm like this, and I'm like, okay, and, you know, and I'm not giving it to you, but I'm close, so I'm like smelling you at the same time, but
this is like working. This is working.
And like this, and I put like my, you know, something like this, and then you could kiss.
Oh my god.
And then you go, as you kiss, you go down, maybe you kiss like this, you know, that's what you would do. But it has to come naturally, right? But you can practice that.
Let me get my professional persona back on.
You can practice that the way I do it, right?
Yes, keep talking.
And
I'm just gonna cool off.
After that, of course, the person wants to be close to you, but you will feel that by the other person that she's comfortable, right? Yeah. And she will look for more kiss. Right. She will look to be.
How do you know she's looking for more kisses? More kisses
and more kiss, because she will be
her body's
interacting with you with her body as well.
She's going to be touching you, her body's going to be turned towards you.
Yes.
She's going to be pushed up against you a little bit.
Absolutely.
She's going to tilt her head for you to like come in and kiss her. She's going to make her body available to you. Right?
Absolutely. Okay. Correct. And then of course, what you do as you kiss, the tension builds up. Okay. And then you go, you know, maybe you still have your hands in her hair like this, but then as you go down, you go like this, and with the other hand, the right hand, in that case, you can maybe start touching going down the spine, the back, and you can grab a butt, but softly, you know, not like in a very strong way, but you know, soft. Okay. And then you can see how she reacts.
Okay.
But normally, if you already down that far, she will let you do it.
Okay.
And then, of course, depending what she wears, you can also, as you kiss her, put your leg between her legs.
Ooh, that is so sexy when a man does that. That's really good.
And you bring her next to you and close to you, like tight, you know? That's what makes it sexy. And you can feel, now she's going to be very comfortable.
Right.
And then, that's it. And then let the magic do the rest.
No. Now they're going to be like, give us the good stuff, Jacques. Give us the good stuff.
So, of course, depends where you are.
Right.
If you're outside, if you're at a restaurant, at a club, if you're at home, that depends where you're at. Then you have to, of course, let's say, improvise.
Yeah.
But if you're home, so that happens.
Let's go back to my place for a nightcap, or I have this really beautiful bottle of wine. You have to try this. So he's gotten her from the bar, from the car, into his home.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, what does he do? How does he touch her? How does he turn her on?
So also you will also see how the person is dressed.
Okay.
Right? Depending if she wear pants,
Yeah.
or she wear a dress,
Yeah.
then you might want to, as you're kissing her and you're grabbing, for example, her ass gently, and you're kissing her, then of course you can start going down on the kiss from the mouth, from the lips, to the neck.
Oof. Gets me every time, the neck.
The neck is nice.
Ugh,
but you don't want to bite the necks
too soon.
Too soon. You want to take time to kiss.
Yes.
You can play with your tongue, the tip of your tongue, softly around the ear, down to the neck.
Oh God.
And then what I would suggest is that you can go further down to the chest, but not kissing the chest right away. You kiss around the chest.
Like right in this area.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
But not to the breast. Just
not
up.
to the breast. Exactly. You don't really go there.
You're creating the tension.
You keep building the tension. So in my case, what I really like, I have like a little something that turns me on is I like to go down on the belly.
Oh, that's very sexy.
So I kiss the belly.
Okay.
And then it's a way to say, like, I'm gonna play with your belly the same way I'm gonna play with your pussy later on. So if I kiss your belly, and then I play with my tongue around your little belly,
oh God,
then she kind of like interprets, oh, this guy must be a good pussy licker.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Right?
Totally.
So I don't do it like premeditatedly, but
Yeah.
I do it for myself because I really love it.
Yeah, you love kissing on her stomach.
I love kissing overall because I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great way to turn a person on. And I think it's important that the person doesn't see that you want to fuck right away. You know, it's just
I
like,
agree.
you have to take your time to tease, keep, you know, you have to build that. We as men, we could go and just fuck.
Yeah.
But a woman, you know, they like to be teased. You know, you need to feel that the woman wants you.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's the best.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So you teased her. Now, how do you start taking her clothes off? How do you, like, you know, how does all that stuff start happening?
Yeah, so as you tease her, or as I tease her, for example, I would go from the belly, I would go on this area. What's the name here? The hips?
The hips, yes.
Yeah, and the...
Ooh, that's sexy.
You know, so I don't go where...
Yeah.
You see that this is here, the hips, the vagina is here. I don't go into the vagina right away.
Right.
I play and I kiss around the vagina.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And that's how I enjoy basically creating that tension.
Okay.
So, and all of a sudden you can see that the person gets excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's the moment to get closer and closer to that point.
Yeah.
And so the same way you would be kissing her lips at the very beginning, then you would kiss her lips too, but the one down.
Her vagina.
Her vagina.
Okay.
The same way.
Okay.
The same way
you would tease her.
Exactly. Very gentle. And then you can see how she reacts as well.
Right. And you can touch her to see if like she's wet, like just kind of rub your fingers down there and see if she's wet, if it's working.
I would not put my fingers in there right away.
But couldn't you go on like the outside of the labias?
For sure.
And then just see?
It's like caress.
Yeah, a caress. Not like an insertion, but a caress.
You lick her.
Yeah.
And then you could slowly maybe stick one finger in there.
Okay.
Some women don't like
to
be fingered.
Okay, I don't understand that, but okay.
Some women don't. They don't feel comfortable to have like someone, like a stranger.
I'll take your word for that.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, Remember, I only had 2 women in my life, so I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
This is true.
So now, joking aside, I think you have to take the time
Yes.
to prepare the area
Yeah.
as well, right? And go slowly and smoothly, and then you kiss her. Maybe you can stick a finger in there.
Okay.
And after that, at the same time as you do this, if you're only using one hand, you can use the other hand to caress her breast.
Right.
But it's also
keep
maybe
touching on her legs.
Touching. It's
her
also
thighs.
a good time to go a little bit to her. Don't spend too much time down there at the beginning.
Yes.
So you go there, you kiss this hips area around the vagina, and you come back up. Lick the tits, for example.
Okay.
Come back down.
Okay.
Play around.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Okay. So you're not going directly for a tongued helicopter kiss. You're not just reaching straight for the vagina. You're not just grabbing her breast. It's a workup. You're building the attention, building the I can't even talk
tension.
about the tension, and
to get the attention.
To get the attention. And so you rubbed her. You find out she's wet. You probably take off your pants at this point. No?
Yeah,
yes?
I mean,
I don't know.
you could. I mean, actually, it's like you want her to come to you and say, "Hey, man, I cannot get it anymore. I'm so turned on by you that I want you to fuck."
Yeah.
That's what you want.
What did you say earlier? You said something before we started recording this. You said, you have to make love to her.
No, it's a combination. Of course, when you go, we're not there yet, I'd say. Right now, you're just teasing. You're still in the teasing process.
Right.
So when you make it and you're gonna be like penetrating her at some point.
Yeah.
For me, the best is like when she comes to you and she says, really like, now I cannot hold it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm crazy about you.
Take me.
I want to feel you, right? That's how it is. So, but in the process of kissing and touching, you've already pretty much undressed at that point, right?
Right. Another nice thing that men do that I really love is like when a guy is naked, like as a woman, we're like, oh my God, he's gonna penetrate me. And because it's a vulnerable thing. We're the receiver, you guys are the penetrators. And so it's a vulnerable thing, like, oh my God, he's about to penetrate me. When a guy is naked and he's got a bit of an erection, when he's making out with you and he lets you feel it down there, but he never puts it in. He's just almost like tantalizing. He's teasing you with his cock.
Absolutely. So I think you have a very good point. Very good point. You know a lot.
I've researched.
You guys should come to Europe more often. Are you doing a retreat in Europe for your clients?
I've thought about it.
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
So you're right. I think it's all about teasing once again. So now she's open. She wants to feel you, but you don't give it right away. So
you don't get the D immediately.
Yes. You don't get it. You don't get in there right away.
Right.
Just wait. And once again, you want what makes sex really good. It's like you forget about everything and you can be completely yourself and you let it go.
Yeah.
And the only way to be able to do that is because you have created confidence with someone. And it's easier to get confidence after 3 months than it is the first night.
Right.
But also the first night is critical because you can see the compatibility.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'd say, don't you feel like you want to show her that you really want to be with her, that you like her, but you don't want to be too on her either, too pushy, So it's a teaser with your penis. Is that what you say? With your cock. Is that what you say in America? Say cock.
Cock. Yeah. Sounds more
cock.
masculine.
Cock. So you just play with her pussy, pretend that you're gonna go in there, but you're not going. And says, "Oh, I cannot. I want." And you want her to grab you, basically, to grab your butt,
right,
and push you in her.
Pull you in her.
Pull you in her.
Yeah. And sometimes, like when guys give just a little bit of the tip, and then they pull out and then come up and start kissing on her neck again. It's just like, that's such a mind fuck. It's like, I thought you were gonna like give me the D and you're not giving me the D and now you're kissing on my neck. But the neck still feels good because it's still erotic, you're still stimulating me. So when you do finally give me the D,
create the tension.
Yeah, that's very important.
Build it up.
Yeah.
For me, there's nothing better than to create a desire.
Yeah.
Build it up to where you cannot hold it anymore.
I love that. I think now I'm gonna have to take a shower before we make the how to make a woman squirt video, because this is a very hot conversation. I'm sure you guys are going, whoa, this is amazing. Wow, I say that a lot. Wow.
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 That's amazing.
It's amazing. Totally American.
Incroyable.
What would you guys say in French? Like instead of like, wow, it's amazing, what would you say?
We'd say wow.
Wow.
C'est incroyable.
C'est incroyable.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Incredible.
Incredible. Thank you. This was amazing. Really, thank you. Thank you so much. It's one thing for me as a woman to share this, but to have a man who has had 2 experiences
per day.
per day. Share this is wonderful. So thank you so much, Jacques.
Thank you guys. Also, I just wanted to say that of course it's all about my own experience that I'm sharing with you. I'm happy to share with you because Arica asked me to do so. Doesn't mean that I have the how do you say that? It doesn't mean that I know everything and that I'm the king.
So humble.
But I know that there are definitely some attitudes that are winning attitudes and some attitudes that are not bringing you anywhere, for sure. And there's some other attitudes that are in the middle ground, but we could talk about this one day. Yeah. Which is
having a winning attitude.
Having a winning attitude to make sure that you're going to get any woman you want.
Absolutely. 100%. Thank you so much, Jacques.
Thank you very much.
And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. And letting you know that you, my dear, that you have what it takes and that you are already loved. We'll see you next time.